Well, this morning I'm in Denbigh Town in North Wales, and this present day Denbigh does not have a cinema, but in days gone by it actually had 4 cinemas. And this building in front of me there, that was actually 3 cinemas. It opened as the Scala Cinema in 1928, and then it was took over by the Wedgwood Group, and it became the Wedgwood Cinema in 1966. And I remember it as the Wedgwood because I used to live in the red building just up there, the lovely garage. My father used to run the garage. We used to live above in the flat. Just zoom in. Used to live above there, and we used to regularly go to the Wedgwood, run by Mr. Mason. So yeah, that was took over from the Scala 1966, and it closed actually on the 26th of October 1980. That's when the Wedgwood Cinema closed. It was shut for 2 years, and then it opened up in 1982, and it was renamed the Futura, and then it ran from 1982 until 1996 when it closed as the Futura Cinema. So like I say, that building was actually 3 cinemas, and the 4th cinema was just down there along the high street. Oh, and I just thought I'd mention it's situated in Love Lane, by the way. And before I show you the 4th cinema, I'll just take a look and show you what it looks like now. As I say, I remember it as the Wedgwood, and it was very plush inside there. Used to go up the stairs up to the top half, and the carpet, I always remember it, it was like a dark ruby red colour. And it was thick, it must have been about 2 inches thick. It used to bounce on it, and it was very, very plush and very posh inside. I don't remember it as the Scala, but I remember it as the Wedgwood. Like I say, I used to go there when we were kids, and I remember it as the Futura. But anyway, this is the top of it, all looking down, as you can see today. There's no roof on it, it's all overgrown, and the screen was actually at the bottom there. There was seating at the bottom, and there was steps going up the side there, and at the top here was at the upper half, shall we say. You can see now it's all overgrown, and the actual projector was here. It's projected down onto the screen at the bottom there. But yeah, look at it now, and you look back and remember what it was like. And also when it was really busy, because it used to be absolutely full there. If you were up the top half, the bottom half, you'd go through the door. Door was the bottom there. That's where you used to come in and out, to the bottom part. And like I say, there was stairs going up, and then you come to the top half. And when it was really busy, they'd open up a door. So if you were up the top half, say if you're going down the stairs and meeting everyone coming out from the bottom half, you'd come out from this door here, you'd make your way across there, and then down back onto Love Lane. So that's the way you'd come out there. There used to be a little door there, all from the top half. You'd all file out across that way. So right, and then now I'll show you the 4th location of the 4th cinema in Denbigh Town, which is on the high street. Okay, this is the high street in Denbigh Town, the centre of Denbigh itself. And just in front of me there, as you can see, it's the Co-op. What is now the Co-op, and that was the location of the 4th cinema in Denbigh. Now I don't know much about that cinema, what it was called. I think they just called it the Picture House, from what I can gather from my tide, which is my grandfather. You don't have a grandfather in Wales, you have a tide. And he used to tell me about it. He used to say, he used to go there, and they just called it the Picture House. But as you can see today, it's the Co-op. But before the Co-op, it was a big toy shop. It was called Burgess. I was a small child, I remember it as Burgess. It was a massive toy shop. And before that, it was the cinema. But that was too early for me. But I do remember it as a toy shop when I was a small lad. So that gives you an idea, going back over the years. So yeah, that was the fourth cinema. As I say, there was 3 just up there. That's just up Highgate and Love Lane. That back building I showed you earlier, that was 3 cinemas, and this was the 4th cinema. But as I say, I don't know what it was called. To be honest, it may not have had a name. From what my tide used to say, he just called it the Picture House. But today it's the Co-op, and as I say earlier, it was the Burges. It was a massive toy shop, and before that it was the cinema. So that's it, that's the 4th cinema in Denbigh Town, but today Denbigh does not have a cinema. So hope you enjoyed that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.